Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban made a surprise visit to Beijing on Monday, where Chinese leader Xi Jinping called for a global effort to push Russia and Ukraine toward a ceasefire and praised Orban's diplomatic initiatives. This demonstrated how Xi and Russian President Vladimir Putin are seeking to create a multipolar world order not dominated by the United States. As Xi embraced Orban in the Chinese capital, Russian missiles struck Kyiv, Dnipro, and other Ukrainian cities on Monday, killing at least 31 people, including 2 at a children's hospital in Kyiv. This highlighted the brutal violence of Putin's war. In response, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called for global pressure to halt Russia's aggression, stating that murders are what Putin brings. Only together can we bring true peace and security. The Russian Defense Ministry confirmed the missile attacks, claiming they targeted Ukrainian military industry facilities and air bases. Orban's visit to China followed trips to Kyiv and Moscow last week, just days after Hungary took over the rotating presidency of the Council of the European Union. His attempts at peacemaking have drawn criticism in the West for his apparent efforts to pressure Kyiv to surrender territory seized by Russia. Officials disavowed Orban's diplomatic initiatives, stating he had no mandate to represent the European Union. Meanwhile, Putin welcomed Orban in Moscow, invoking Hungary's European Union presidency, highlighting the new multipolar dynamic as Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi also visited Moscow. Modi's visit and India's surging purchases of Russian oil have helped Moscow withstand Western sanctions, signaling India's autonomy despite Western pressures. Efforts to court the Indian leader. Experts suggest Putin aims to convey that Russia retains influential global partnerships despite the Ukraine invasion. Orban's China visit represented a diplomatic triumph for Putin, who has long called for a multipolar, non-Western world order. Xi praised Orban's efforts to seek a political solution, while Orban insisted Ukraine could never defeat Russia, a view rejected by Zelensky, who demands a full Russian withdrawal. China's claimed neutrality has come under strain as its trade with Russia booms and evidence mounts of Chinese support for Russia's military-industrial base. Beijing believes Western countries have impeded direct Russia-Ukraine negotiations, and it has proposed its own peace plan. Overall, the events surrounding the visits by Orban, Modi, and the continued Russia-China alignment demonstrate the evolving multipolar dynamics challenging the US-led global order in the context of the ongoing war in Ukraine.